Well, just some words about my country, and then if you wish, you can ask me. So you know that my country is very big. It's incredibly big, and uh, at the north of it, people can hardly even see summer. Their summer lasts for about 2 weeks, maybe, and the temperature is maybe about 1 or 2 degrees above zero. So there are such regions in our country, but on the south, in some regions, people just they have never seen snow at all. So we've got different types of uh, how to say it in English. In some places it's extremely cold, in some places it's extremely hot. So not really extremely, but rather cold or rather hot. Well, I live in the capital, as I've mentioned. The capital of our country, it is Moscow. More than 10 million people live here. And well, what else? It's
Okay.
political, cultural, and so on center of our country, but also we've got a so-called second capital. It is St. Petersburg, and it is considered to be a cultural capital of our country. And people from Moscow, from real capital, and from St. Petersburg, cultural capital, they don't really like each other very much. They say, "Ah, uh, you're not so nice. My city is better." It's like a normal competition between these two biggest cities in our country. I'm from Moscow, real capital.
And you're part of that competition then.
Well, not really, but I don't, and I can hardly say I really like St. Petersburg. It's too cold there, too wet there. No, I don't want to live there. It's not my city.
So you're a Moscow team. Good.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Hello,
So,
Lu.
mhm,
Hi everyone.
hello, hello.
Sorry for the
The
delay.
other Ala's teacher. So we were waiting for her too.
Okay, so can we start?
Yes, we can start.
Okay, so just one moment. Let me start my presentation. It has got just few slides here. Oh, I can't. Let me share my screen, please.
Sorry, I thought you were able.
Mhm.
There you go.
But by the way, I'm making video and I'll give it to you after the meeting. Okay?
Thank you.
Welcome. So you'll hear everything. You'll be able to see and hear everything as many times as you wish. So today I'm going to tell you a bit about the 8th of March, or International Women's Day, and this holiday is one of the main holidays in here in Russia. It's official holiday. It's official holiday. We don't work this day, and it's not just. As far as I know, in many countries, it's a holiday of women in general, of women. But here in Russia, it's about female in general. It's not about women. It's also about girls, future women. It's This holiday is connected with moms, first of all. Moms, existing moms, future moms, I mean kids, little girls who will be moms in future. Uh, this holiday is often called Mom's Day. So it's a family holiday. We always congratulate our moms, our grandmoms, and of course, all the girls. So all men, they become gentlemen for this day, and they give presents. They say nice words. At school, they give presents. They congratulate girls because of this holiday, and so on. Yes, that's what I'm talking. I was talking about female holiday for girls and women of all ages. It doesn't matter if you are only 1 year old or maybe 100 years old. Nevertheless, it's your holiday. And well, about retro cards. Nowadays, it's rather difficult to find such cards, but about 20, 30, 40 years ago, they were our traditional cards. Nowadays, they're called retro cards. And every time when people of 30, 40 and years old and older, when they see these cards, they do it this way. Ah, that's my childhood. That's my youth. So it's about it. Here it is written the 8th of March. Congratulate on the 8th of March. Congratulations on the 8th of March, like that. Uh, and I don't know why, but animals are often on our retro cards and always with flowers. The 8th of March, it is connected with the beginning of spring because March is the first spring month here. February, that's the last winter month. And in March, in the beginning of March, uh, we usually welcome spring and with this holiday. And the association is that it is often said that women, they are like flowers. They start blossoming with coming of spring and so on. So that's the beginning of spring. That's blossom. That's about flowers. Our traditional flowers for this holiday, it is mimosa and tulips. It doesn't matter where you work, in what if your office big or small. But for this day, uh, all women usually get their presents, their flowers. First of all, flowers, and here you can see tulips. Nowadays, mostly tulips, though originally mimosas. So nowadays we've got two traditional flowers, mimosas and tulips, though of course women can be given any flowers. By the way, let me show you one flower. Up. I don't know how to call it, but it also starts blossoming just a week or 2 weeks before the 8th of March, and so very often it is given to our ladies as a present for this holiday. Well, what else about presents? Not only flowers are given, but also some small presents. Usually they are not very big. So presents for New Year, they are much bigger, and presents for birthday, they are much bigger. Here you can see again on the 8th of March. So we've got some special presents. So, like for example, this is a soap. So several pieces of soap. You see the shape, you see the flowers. So some special gifts, some special souvenirs are made for this holiday. They are mugs here. Also again the 8th of March. Here you can see in English they are called gingerbread, like that. Gingerbread. So gingerbread and different candies, they are also made for this holiday. Some cosmetics here, you see. And well, that's in general, that's what I wanted to, that's what I intended to tell you in short about the 8th of March. And right here, right now, I'm ready to answer your questions. That was just in short. Maybe I was too quick.
What was your 8th of March like?
Well, my 8th of March was like, truly speaking, this year, that was the first year when I decided to work. because I had some difficulties in February, so I decided not um, to have a holiday this day, and so I worked. But in the morning, I was given flowers. I was given tulips. I was given some presents, also made specially for this day, without symbol, the 8th of March, but uh, well, some accessories, some leather accessories I was promised. And as for my daughter, she also was given some flowers, and in the evening she visited her friend. They had a cake there. There were several girls, so they had cake, and then they just played. And nobody worked except me. Well, some people worked, of course, but usually for this day, if a lady works in a shop or in a hospital and so on, they try to let her to give her holiday or to give her day off for this day. So normally, if you come to a shop on the 8th of March, you will see mostly men, not women. If you come to a hospital, you will see mostly men for this day. Mostly, but not always. Not only. Sometimes there are too few men.
That could be awesome here. Be great.
Yes, yes.
Good. Guys, any questions for her?
Everyone is so shocked. I speak so quickly.
It's so different from our day. Probably that is why too. But maybe if you don't want to speak, you can write it in the chat.
Let me have a look. And truly speaking, I'd love, just highs. I'd love to hear a bit about your country as well. Maybe it will be some speaking practice for you, and it will be interesting for me as well. I'm afraid I can mispronounce names, so can you help me and ask your students to tell me let me ask you, and you will choose who will answer. Okay? Do you have any? Is it a day off in your country? Do you go to work for this day or you stay at home?
Sol?
Hello, how are you? Nadine?
Fine.
Well,
Fine.
well, here in Argentina, I think that it is really different from your country. For example, in Argentina, we work. It is like a normal day. There are special moments in which someone gives you a present, but mostly, I don't think it is so special like in your country. It's a pity.
Yes, that's strange to hear for me because our main holidays, New Year, 23rd of February, that's Men's Day, the 8th of March, that's it. Our main holidays,
Yes.
I think like that.
Oh, good.
And for example, I think that this year it was a bit different because they say that it wasn't a celebration for us. Because in Argentina, well, it is really complicated nowadays with violence. And, well, I don't know if you have you seen Argentinian news, but they say that it is not a date to celebrate. I don't know if someone can explain her what I mean, Lucha.
It's a,
I know the word violence, I know the word safe. I've got your what you mean. I've got your idea.
Okay.
Okay.
it's not a
Yes,
celebration,
so,
a commemoration, so as to say.
something like that. Yes.
There are many gender violence here in our country and in many countries in Latin America. So it's quite different from your day, from your holiday.
Yes, that's really so. And you mentioned that you usually don't get presents for this holiday, right?
Yes.
My dad gave us chocolates. for example.
I just wanted to ask if you get any presents, what are they like?
We only receive chocolates in this house. We love that. We are women in the house. So every excuse is good to receive chocolates. It's
Yes.
not only
Great, I'm crazy about chocolate as well.
yeah. So
Okay, and do you have any special like Mother's Day
yeah, yes, in
Mhm.
October.
in October? Can you ask one of the girls or one of the students to tell me about it just a little bit? I wanted them to speak. I'm a teacher. I wanted them to speak.
Ines is the mom here.
Hello.
Ina, tell us
I
about
was
Mother's
thinking
Day.
that, yes, I was thinking that perhaps your celebration is more similar to our Mother's Day.
Mhm.
Because here Mother's Day is more celebrated, not for little children, girls, but it is with that happiness. I think that especially this year, last year's 8th of March, has been different for the things that Sol was telling you. And it is not such a kind of celebration because we remind the violence and the murders and things that women are suffering here. And perhaps some years ago, we celebrated it not as you, but with more happiness. But nowadays, it is difficult. So I think that we are in a way recovering the real meaning of this commemoration as it was in its beginnings. That's why I think that we have a great difference in what you celebrate in your country and what we commemorate here.
Mhm.
But well,
Good.
Okay.
Thank
Mhm.
you.
Mhm. Do you have any like symbols, some any items that are associated with as far as our 8th of March is more like your Mother's Day, maybe we should speak about a bit about your Mother's Day as well. So we've got symbols of the 8th of March. They are mimosas, obviously. So if we see mimosa, that's the 8th of March. Nothing more. Just 8th of March only. This holiday, only for this holiday. Tulips, they are good for. I forgot about another very important holiday. That's the 9th of May, Victory Day. So tulips are for the 8th of March and for the Victory Day. So for two holidays. But mimosas are only for Women's Day. So they
Good.
are symbols. Mhm. And what
yes.
do you have any symbols of Mother's Day in your country?
The mothers here, Meli, Ine, Vero.
No, I don't think we have a symbol. Flowers, perhaps, but any kind of flower.
Hmm.
But
Okay.
You would love to receive chocolates too.
chocolates, of course.
Yeah, I
I
know.
prefer chocolates.
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
Well, my mom is a florist. I think that there isn't only one symbol, but here in Argentina, well, I mean, in Galarza, I mean, any kind of flowers. And yes, I don't remember another thing apart from flowers, chocolate, or maybe perfumes, cosmetics.
The
I
flowers
don't know.
depend on the money you have to buy the flower.
Flowers
Because
are expensive
What?
sometimes
here.
Yes, they are
flowers
very
are
expensive.
expensive here. Yeah.
Yes.
They are very expensive.
Very
Yes,
expensive.
yes.
Let me just ask you about. I took my phone. I want to understand how expensive. For example, speaking just we're speaking about cheap bouquets, not about expensive ones. I know they can be incredibly expensive, for more than I earn for a month. I know that. If just uh, a small bouquet you can give to your mom as a present, a small one, not something like
Yeah.
I don't know. I just ordered this morning a bouquet of flowers, and I 5 7 white roses, and so I just wanna count, and it's interesting for me how expensive are they in your country. So, and in dollars,
So please, the prices. Give the list.
I don't know, but
okay.
for
So
example, I know that one rose, only one, it is 100 pesos or
just one
more or
morning,
less.
one moment. Peso. I've got a converter here. I've got a converter here. I'm trying to find your
Yeah, Argentinian
peso.
peso. ARS, Argentinian peso.
Yeah, yes, it is here. So, how much? Sorry.
100.
Just $1, one rose.
Uh-huh.
Something
Okay.
like that.
Yes,
Yes.
the same price in Russia. The same
Okay.
price in Russia. Yes, yes. Today I bought a bouquet and it costed about 300 your pesos.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
So it was a bouquet of white roses.
But that is cheaper than here, I think. A
Well,
bouquet
that
here more expensive.
could
I
be.
and
yeah.
prices increased here
If
for
one
that
rose is
day.
100 pesos, then a bouquet is more expensive. A bouquet has, I don't know, how many roses does a bouquet have? Like 6, 7, 10.
So,
Un
Our
ramo, I
expert.
mean, a
mm,
bouquet.
Well, it all depends. It all depends.
Yeah.
It all depends on many on different moments. And if here in Russia, when we speak, by the way, I mentioned another holiday. Let me just. I wasn't prepared for telling you about it, so let me just find. Let me just find some pictures quickly. Okay.
Sure.
Just one moment, and so. Here, I mentioned that very close to the 8th of March, we've got another holiday. It is, well, like Dad's Father's Day. It's like Father's Day, but in fact, it is Army Day. But we congratulate our dads because they all are here in Russia. Every man must go to army, must be spent in an army. Now it's about for 1 year. Must be there for 1 year. Before it was 2 and 3 years. So, and very often in schools, children are congratulated together at the same day. Boys are congratulated for this holiday, for their male holiday, the 23rd of February, and girls are congratulated for the 8th of March. So it looks, sometimes it looks very funny. Line of boys with presents for girls, line of girls with presents for boys. So this is for you and this is for you. Thank you. Sometimes it looks this way. That's why I decided to mention it. And also this male holiday, we it's also a day off. We also don't work. We also have got some presents with symbols. I mean, with logos. The 23rd of February. In fact, it's Army Day,
okay.
but we treat it like Father's Day as well. I
Mm,
know that there is some another special Father's Day, but I don't know
okay.
when.
Uh-huh.
Here we have.
Yeah, we have
When?
Mothers and Father's Day here.
When?
Father's Day, I think it's
June.
the 15th, something like that, of June, or
Yeah,
no,
the,
no,
the
the
second
third
week.
Sunday or the second.
Mhm. The second or the third Sunday. Yeah.
Not a
Hmm.
fixed day because it's the second or the third Sunday of June, and the same with Mother's Day.
Hmm. Okay, I've got it. So we've got them. They're not really Father's Day and Mother's Day, but we treat them this way.
Yeah.
So
Good. It's good. It's good. You reduce the quantity of celebrations.
You summarize.
yes, we join them. And what's funny, most of Russian holidays they are in the first half of a year. So we've got New Year, that's January. We've got 23rd of February. That's in February. We've got 8th of March. That's in March. In April, we've got nothing. In May, we've got the 1st of May. Now, most people don't remember the meaning of this day, the 1st of May. In the very beginning, it was the day of labor and friendship and something like that. Everyone thinks, well, it's a nice day off. We've got day off, but nobody really celebrates anything. We just go to forests, we just go to nature, to our country cottages and so on. We celebrate nothing, but we've got day off. People who spend their summer in village, they usually go to plant potatoes for this day. So it's also a gardening day like that. Though no connection with gardens, official connection, I mean, at all. So day off, wow. And then the 9th of May, that's Victory Day, and then very not very popular holiday, but also a day off. That's the 12th of June. That's Day of Russia, and that's it. In the second part, in the second half of the year, we've got only one holiday. Somewhere in November, I don't know what is it about, but it is also a day off. Something something
Something
about
important.
Russia, about also something about Russia. I really don't know about flags, constitution, maybe. Nobody remembers, but everyone has got a day off as well.
Good. No, we have it. We have them spread along the year
Hmm.
uh, because we really like to have parties.
Hmm. And can any of the students tell me a bit about your holidays? Maybe of each student about each holiday, just one, two sentences.
The thing is that they are not all students. Some of
Yeah,
them are guests, and
yeah.
they are
Just guess.
the pleasure of
Okay.
visiting.
That is going to talk.
Hi, hi, I'm Andrea.
Hi.
How are you all?
Okay. Great.
Um, Luciana is right. We have a lot of holidays in Argentina, and we don't give the importance they have as they should, as we should. We just love to have that day off. So most of them we don't remember why we have them. Like what days today? Like we don't know, but we take advantage of it.
Of
That's for
course.
sure. Of course, if we don't work, then it's a great day for us. Um, we also appropriate some holidays that are not ours, like Halloween, for example. That's not our holiday at all. But there's a lot of parties here, costume parties, and but we don't decorate houses like in the US. We just we just take the parties,
Hmm.
um, and that's it. I don't know. Mother's Day is we celebrate with a big meal. That too. We have Sundays here like Family Day. Like Sundays are family days, and they are better if they have pasta in it. If we eat pasta, Um,
Asado.
or that's, yeah, asado, that it's like a big barbecue, cow meat. We have
Hmm.
here, it's a very important um, meal in Argentina that people share with friends and family, like on the weekends.
Hmm.
And but that's true. Like Women's Day, we are like understanding the meaning of that day, um, the struggle of women in workplaces, their role in families. Like we don't celebrate little girls that day because we don't know if they want to be mothers, and we don't say cheers to women that are not mothers either, like in Mother's Day, because also we don't know if they want to be a mom. Um, because there's a whole green movement wave, a green wave we call it here, that
Hmm.
is feminist, and we are
Hmm.
learning about it. So that.
Yes, it's really quite different. And what is your favorite holiday, by the way?
My favorite holiday is New Year.
Wow, that's great. I heard about your New Year, and right here, right now, I'd love to ask everyone. You will help me, okay? Whom
Okay.
we can ask. What is his or her favorite holiday, and maybe one sentence why?
Okay.
So why New Year?
Okay, guys. If you want to speak, to open your microphones a little bit and say which is your favorite holiday, your favorite celebration in the year, perfect. You are
And
not
why?
obliged.
If
Why?
you are
If you
very
want. Don't be shy. We are all
Well,
friends.
my favorite celebration is Christmas because the family joins and we have the magic for the kids with Papa Noel. Well,
you can say
Santa.
Santa.
Santa with Santa Claus and the that magic with the kids, with the little children that they are expecting the moment, and we're going to eat different meals that we prepared since a lot of days before, and everyone is eager to find and to meet at that moment. That's why my favorite celebration or holiday is Christmas, and then my birthday.
Of course.
Okay.
Should.
Totally.
Yes. Yes. You?
Oh, um,
Hello,
hello.
hello,
Uh,
hello.
my favorite day, I don't know, Christmas, maybe too. Mm, um, Christmas and New Year.
New Year.
New Year.
Yes.
Sorry.
It's okay.
But because cancel, cancel.
They are very
Very close. They are one
close.
week
Yes.
apart.
So it's like we are in my house. We are celebrating the whole week. Like
In my country, we do the same.
just eating. We. I don't know why we
In my
eat
country, we do the same. We eat for 10 days.
good. Let's go to Russia.
Yes.
Yes, you are obviously Russian people. We start on the 31st of January because in Russia we celebrate Christmas a bit later. So we celebrate Christmas on the 2nd of on the 7th of January. So
Yeah.
that's about different styles. So in Russia we call it Orthodox and Catholic style. In fact, they are called different in a different way, but in Catholic Church, people celebrate it in December 25th, and we celebrate January 7th. So we start celebrations on the 31st of December, and we finish them on the 10th of January. So, all during this period, country doesn't work. People stay at home with their families. We eat. We go we visit our friends. We invite our friends to our houses, and we eat, and we play games, and we eat. And usually, there are lots of jokes that in the before New Year vacations, a girl is a Barbie girl looks this way, and after it, she looks like a nice pig, like this, a bun.
Yeah, interesting.
So we do it this way in our country.
I like it. I like it. Yeah.
Okay,
If
and
not
what
some,
about the others? Sorry.
yeah. I don't know. Vero, Meli, Sol.
My favorite day is Friends Day in July.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, can you tell me just a little bit about it? Maybe two, three sentences. Never heard about it. We don't have it.
Um, you stay in a house with your friends, or you go out into a restaurant. You eat a big meal, drink, and listen to music and laugh. You have a good time.
With your friends.
Yes.
Do you give presents to each other for this day? Or you give
Mm,
your hearts?
kisses and
Kisses. Okay. Okay, well, I see.
sometimes you play amigo invisible. I don't know how to
Just
say.
like invisible friend.
Okay, well, I
Yes.
see.
Sometimes, but not usually.
Hmm.
You have the present is stay with together.
Hmm. Okay, well, I see.
We love,
Uh,
we love.
Here in Russia, it seems to me, we give presents for all possible holidays, and sometimes without holidays. So, uh, okay, that doesn't matter. I just wanted to share some presents with you. Some presents I got for the last month. So it seems to me we give presents. We try to give presents to each other as often as possible. If there is a smallest holiday, well, why not? At least a card, or maybe some stickers, funny stickers, or something else. So not really big presents, but we usually try to do something, to make something, to buy something, to give something.
A way of telling the other person that you care.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
We
Okay.
say,
What about?
oh, I miss you. I miss you. I want to meet with you. Okay, let's go to eat something.
Okay,
Always eat.
food is great.
We do
Yes.
that a lot. It's like instead of exchanging gifts, we get it's like I'm thinking about you. Yeah, me too. Let's share a beer. Yeah, let's do that. And then you go, you buy food, you buy drinks, and you get together and you talk for hours. That's something that we frequently do. Um,
Solcito, I
Okay.
miss you.
Yes, I was thinking about Valentine's Day. It's another important. It isn't a holiday, but it is a special day. I don't know if you have it
We're
there.
so
Yeah, we have it. It's not a day off, but we have it. So, can you tell me a
Yes.
bit about the way you celebrate it in your country?
Well, it depends, but more or less, if you have a partner, I don't know, a husband, sometimes you go out for dinner, maybe you share some present, chocolate, flowers. Sometimes, I don't know, hearing the most common present are photos, sometimes a beautiful photo of the two that are in love. I don't know. Here in Galarza, there isn't a cinema, for example. It's a small city, but I think that in Buenos Aires, for example, yeah, well, in other times, now not nowadays, they used to go to the cinema or
they're open. Yeah.
somewhere to dance. They are open? Oh, okay.
yeah, they opened again.
Fortunately. Yes.
Here in Moscow, we can visit them as well, fortunately. And I visited one a couple of days ago. That was a romantic comedy.
Ah,
And so, please tell me, do you have here in Russia? We also celebrate this holiday. It's not a day off, but we also give presents to each other. We also to partner. I mean, uh, we also go try to go out somewhere, and there are lots of different. Uh, things, different items in shops in the shape of heart that look this way. Hearts, 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 hearts everywhere. Chocolate in the shape of heart, different cards, and so on. So everything is. It seems to me everything is decorated with hearts. So do you have the same in your country?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. It's the
yeah,
same.
And a
yeah,
lot
Okay,
of
great.
sales.
yeah.
Lots of sales that day. Like
Yeah,
50% here, 60% there.
great,
A lot of treatment for two. Like, okay, buy these, you get two, something like that.
great.
Yeah.
For two husbands, please.
For the two, yeah, yeah.
Only this way. So if two for two husbands.
Yeah.
May I add another holiday that I love?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
Carnival.
Carnival. Yeah.
We have,
What is
and
it?
it's and that day it is my birthday too.
Wow.
We have it from this year was between the
15.
13 February 13 and 16.
Mm-hmm.
So
February.
February.
Mm-hmm.
You have 4 days off. It is a weekend, but it can also be a Monday and Tuesday too.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and it's a lot of party because it's summer too. And some places of Argentina, like where I am from, you have weeks and weeks of parades that, like in Rio, Brazil,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
with costumes and feathers and a lot of glitter and shiny costumes and parties and alcohol and people get crazy that day and it's very very fun.
Solcito
Yeah.
danced in the carnival.
It seems to me I heard about Carnival in Rio. All these feathers and so on. At this moment I remembered it. I understood what you mean. I just didn't know when it is, and it's very strange for me to hear that it's hot in February. Because in Russia, February is the coldest month of the year. Wow.
I
Wow.
started sharing the screen for you to see Carnival
Uh-huh.
here.
Yeah.
It's summer, so
Yes, it is summer. Wow. We have nothing of the kind. We don't have it in general for any holidays at all. We I never seen anything like that in real.
there are beautiful costumes even. It's
That is Gualeguaychú is the place I lived for a long time.
you were
There
there.
I met Solcito. There I met Sol.
Hmm.
Very interesting.
Yes, it looks really amazing.
It is.
Good.
Another holiday we're forgetting. Meli, you wanted to talk. Come on. You can do it.
Where are you, Meli? Please.
Meli, we miss you.
I can't right now. I'm sorry. Wait a minute, please.
Yeah,
She'll be back.
she will. She will.
Yes, sure, sure. She escaped.
No, she's here.
I don't know. It's there. It's there. Okay, good. Good.
Somewhere else. And if we speak about small towns, in Rio, all these pictures were in Rio, but in small towns, do you have?
Those pictures were here in Argentina. Rio
That
was an
was
example.
here.
The Rio is not in your country.
Rio is in
Yes.
Brazil. Yes.
Yeah, that's in Brazil, yes. So, and this one, but nevertheless, it was in a big city. And what about small countries? Do people in small countries have anything like that? Their own small carnivals? I don't know.
So, in your town, do you celebrate the carnival?
Yes, they celebrated this year also, but they are like a small, very small celebration and maybe short parades with some, I don't know how to say batucada. I don't know, Lou, if you know. Well, they play the drums with a special movement.
Okay,
And
okay.
well, and there are some girls who dance, but it's very, very small with simple customs. Very simple, very simple.
Okay. I remembered about parades here in Russia. There were parades when I was a kid, exactly for the 1st of May, Day of Labor. When I was a kid, this holiday it has a meaning because it was about labor and all people who worked they gathered together. They have a parade. They worked in a parade with balloons and flags and names of their factories and so on. And so they showed I work here and I work here and so on without costumes, of course, in not really ordinary clothes, but in white shirts and like this, looking really great, but not any costumes. We had costumes. We have costumes only for New Year and only for kids. Sometimes if it's but if it is a small private party, it can have some costumes for Halloween. Maybe it's not popular, not very popular here in Russia. Maybe if I decide to do a party with costumes, I just say you come with costumes, but it's not a tradition. Costumes are not traditional.
I love costumes.
They look amazing. They really do.
But any kind, I like costume parties.
For any day.
Yeah.
It seems to me I wore a costume for the last time when I was about 11 or 12 years old, like that. I was Ellie from Wizard of Oz. You know this tale.
Yes.
Yes, we've got a Russian version of this tale, and the main character, the main girl, is called Ellie. So I was Ellie, green glasses and a basket. That was my costume. That's it.
Simple.
Yes, quite simple. Glasses and basket. Nothing
Perfect.
special.
Perfect.
Girls,
Yes.
girls, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I have to leave because my students are coming.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you,
I-
Nadine. Thank you, girls. I
thank you.
enjoyed the
I was very
meeting.
glad to see you. Thank you.
Nice to meet you. Bye bye.
Bye
Bye.
bye. And Melly wanted to add something. Maybe she's here already.
Ellie?
Melina
No.
remembers that
No.
you might want to add something.
No, she's not really here. Not yet.
Hello,
Yes.
I'm
Yes.
here. I'm
Hello.
sorry.
Hello.
Hello.
Glad to see you.
Hi, I have a baby and we were playing with this. So
Okay. Well, I
imagine.
see.
Sorry. So I'm
That's
a bit
okay.
lost. I'm sorry. I
About
don't know.
holidays.
Yes, tell me.
Tell
Is
us
there?
what you
Favorite
like.
holiday?
Yeah, sure. And why?
Now it's Mother's Day because I have a baby, so it's Mother's Day. And because I get to enjoy the whole day with my baby. But it used to be, well, it is Christmas and New Year because I get to be with my family. So I love those holidays.
Great. And how old is your baby?
He's 18 months old.
Okay,
On the
I've got
26th.
it. Boy, girl?
A boy. He's
A
Tobias.
boy.
Where is him?
He's with his grandmother because there's a friend of ours working on our in our house, and he has big machines which make big noise. So
Well,
we can't have him
he
here.
is beautiful. He must be model. He's so pretty. He's so good. He's everything. Everything. I'm in love.
Yes, he is.
And Mother's Day is really an amazing holiday. It seems to me that every mom likes it. And here in Russia, we use the 8th of March for the Mother's Day, so we love it.
Sure.
Yes, meaning is very different. I know. I see.
Yeah.
Oh, but it's good. I mean, we are learning. We're learning from your Mother's Day, from your Women's Day, and maybe now we got to tell you a bit about ours Women's Day, and so that's enriching for both of us, for both
Yeah.
cultures.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know if someone wants to add something, but I think we could call it a day, right?
Yeah,
It's
because it's midnight in my place
yes,
already.
for that. So, if no one wants to add anything, maybe we could just thank you, Nadine, for your time, for your all of your time, because this.
Thank you. If anyone has got any questions after the meeting, you can ask your teachers to send me your questions. I will answer them in the written form, or just make video to answer you. Just make audio. We'll
Perfect. Thank
decide.
you very
So
much.
if you have any questions, feel
Thank
free
you.
to ask me. And what's more, if you have many questions, we can make another meeting, and I will answer your questions, and will tell you some more about my country.
We can.
Okay?
We can. Yes.
We
Sure.
will
Okay.
definitely
We
meet
can
again.
plan it.
Don't
Yeah.
worry. We will
Thank
definitely
you.
meet again.
Okay. So thank you very much for this meeting. It was very interesting to talk to you, and I really learned a lot about your country. It was very unusual for me. The information was really unusual and strange for me because our countries are different, and that's really interesting. That's really amazing to have such an opportunity. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
See you
Thank
soon.
you.
See you soon, and I'll send you the video maybe tomorrow morning. No, not today
Don't worry.
because it's midnight already.
Don't worry. Go to
Okay.
sleep.
Okay. So thank you, and bye bye.
Bye
Thank
bye.
you.
Bye.